There you are. Oh, sorry. Did I startle you? I've noticed your restless sleep, so I was keeping an eye on you for a while now. Just through the window, I swear. I know. I know I'm in your room right now. I came through said window. Dreadful etiquette, I know. I apologize. You just looked like you had an awful rough time sleeping, so I got worried. As the moon, it is kind of my duty to make sure you rest well. So let's gracefully ignore my entrance and rather tell me about your dream. It was unpleasant, right? I see. A proper nightmare, then. I'm sorry you had to experience that. Yeah, at least you're awake right now, but it is still the dead of night. You should try to get more sleep. I believe you. I know. I know it's scary, but I'm here now. Remember the window? Can I help you in any way? What helps you fall asleep, usually? Music? A lullaby? Oh, I don't know about that. How about a bedtime story? Would that work as well? Great. I'm much more confident in my storytelling skills than anything else right now. So, get comfortable. Close your eyes. Deep breaths. Okay, ready? So, where do we start? I know where. Once upon a time. Don't scoff at me. That's how all the best fairy tales start. Shush now. Don't want to hear anything from you anymore. Just listen. Focus on my voice. Keep your eyes closed. I see you blinking. Once upon a time, there was a cottage in the woods. And in that cottage, far away from any village, yet close to a kingdom, a witch lived by the sun and prayed to the moon, tending to her plants and caring for the animals of the forest, who adored her, especially her baking. During one fateful moonlit night, though, as the witch was washing her robes in the ever-running river, she found a basket. The basket's handle was stuck on a stray tree branch, which stopped it from floating any further. With her curiosity piqued, the witch leaned over, and using a little bit of magic and help from her firefly friends, she freed the basket from the branch so it floated right into her hands. The witch did not expect much at all. An apple or two, maybe a dagger. But what she found instead was, much to her delight, a human baby. A baby with a face as round as the full moon, sleeping soundly, unaware of the fact that they had been abandoned by whomever, sent out to flow with the river for who knows how long or how far away by that time. A gentle smile formed on the witch's lips as she picked the baby up and held them close to her chest. It was warm, breathing softly, and smelled like innocence. But, alas, the spell was swiftly broken by a note that had been tucked away in the child's blanket. It read only one word, but that word was enough to make the witch furrow her brows. Miss Fortune. How could a mere baby be described this way? It is too young to speak, too young to hate. The witch arose back onto her feet, letting the note turn to ashes in her hand, which she left for the wind to handle, and took the baby with her into the cottage. Misfortune they called you. Isn't that too blue? She hummed, cradling the small child in her arms. To me, you shall be the luckiest find. The ones before me must have been blind. She eyed the baby's peaceful face before letting her gaze wander out of the window. A dark moon night, the witch mused aloud, swiping at the tuft of hair. A sign of letting go of fright. And thus, the witch became a motherly figure to a little girl. The girl turned out to be a quiet child, with her head stuck in the clouds, her voice a rare occurrence. She was closer to the forest animals than any other human. Preciously close she was to a wise owl, a clever fox, and a brave hedgehog. The way she could confide in them was wondrous, understanding each of the animals as if they would speak her tongue. The sight made the witch's heart soften and grow, each and every time. My dark moon night, you have a fantastical gift. I see. Your soul shift. The witch would always tell the girl this. Clueless as the girl was, one starry night she asked her friends how they felt about those words while hanging upside down or downside up, whichever way you would prefer to see the world, on a tree branch. The owl, sitting on the same branch, mindlessly holding her steady with his claws, replied, Wrong, the witch is never. Do tell, have you not noticed the shadows before? Ever? The girl tilted her head, which looked odd, as odd can be, in her current position. The shadows move towards you, dear, the fox said, resting in a bush right underneath her. However you move, they are near, the hedgehog answered from her place right on top of the fox's fluffy tail. That left the girl pondering for days and nights, mornings and dawns, ends on ends. How did everyone around her notice something so enchanting, while she did not? All in due time. Don't fret the thought, otherwise it's gonna leave scars, the owl told her one fog-filled day by the river. But may your time ever come, remember to reach for the stars. So, the girl listened and continued her quiet life with her friends from the forest and the motherly witch. Well, I wish the story would end here. I really do. But I've never been a good liar, you see. Are you aware of how they treated the magical and unusual back in the day? Trials, if you are fortunate, and hunts, if you are not. Fire. They fought everything that came foreign to them with fire. one of nature's beauties that one should never play with. Once upon a time, there was a cottage in the woods, and in that cottage, a witch lived by the sun and prayed to the moon. During one fateless blue moon night, as the witch was washing her robes in an ever-running river, she smelled fire before the wind brought its heat to meet her skin. And as the flames swallowed her whole, she saw the little girl falling to her knees on the other side of the river. The witch used her remaining fickle magic to make one last prayer to the fullest of moons. Protect this girl from her own dawning misfortune. Thus, the forest animals rejoiced, picking said girl back up, as she did reach her hand out for the stars in all her dismay. Live long and in peace, Asmodee, the fox spoke softly. You shall be safe with the moon shining blue. The hedgehog called out. May misfortune never again find you. That was... My apologies. Was that too morbid? Well, Oh, you did doze off. And here I thought my storytelling was just so good that you grew quiet in suspense. Well, I guess not. Either way, I suppose that means my duty here is done. Good. That's good. Rest well. I hope you rest well. Sweet dreams and a good night.